Round two, let's go. This time I'm going to make this frame, but I'm not going to actually finish it on purpose. Whoever wants to finish it can finish it and take the bounty. I don't want the bounty. And instead of doing a timer, we're going to do it slightly different. We're going to listen to one of my favorite albums, which is how many minutes long? 33 minutes, 55 seconds. So you're not going to be able to hear the album because I don't want to get DMCA'd. But when we get to Love is the Answer and it finishes, we have to stop whatever we're doing. All right, let's start we're going to do Next.js this time because you'll understand why, but it's mostly because of the image generation, and I want to be able to do a dynamic frame. We'll get there. No, yes, 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 no. And then I'm going to start the timer as soon as we're in the ID. So right now. No, just kidding, not right now. There we go. Let me make it bigger. Let's go. Where do we start? Let's just set up the basic frame stuff. I'm going to copy and paste again because I do not want to do this from scratch. I'm going to copy and paste from one of my Next.js frames. Oh man, I'm going so slow already. Do I not know the URL? There we go. God, I fucking hate Next.js. I am going so much slower. Casts and colors. Like cast and cocktails, but for colors. And then we're going to come here. Okay, so I have some stuff already set up here. I'm going to make a .env. I'm going to make a .env.sample. I'm going to say, what was it called? It's going to be localhost for my local, and then it's going to be the actual domain when we launch on Vercel. I'm also going to put in Nayar API key. And then I'm going to edit this .env. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to edit this .env in Vim on the other screen so you can't steal my Nayar API key. I wish you could hear this music. It fucking slaps. All right, I got my .env set up. I'm not going to show it to you. I don't feel like changing these. I'm just going to use the cast and cocktails images. R2 book logger art casts cocktails image. Beautiful image Kickers made. And then the app icon. All right, again, you would need to use real ones for these, but I'm not going to launch this. So I don't really care. Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing here? Let's take a look at this code. We need to make sure we actually set up the frame SDK. There we go. This is different than how I did it in the Vanilla.js app because we're in Next.js, but I'm not going to go through the differences because I really don't feel like it. And again, if you think I'm cheating, I don't give a shit. Where is frame init? Is it here? There it is. Okay. Source app. Is it in components? Make their source app components. Does it go in source app or does it? Man, I fucking hate. Okay, it doesn't go in source app. App is the app router. Next.js has so many opinions. And what's it called? Frame init.jsx. And the whole reason we're doing this is because Next.js has opinions, so we have to do a use client and then blah, blah, blah. I can't just do document ready. Initialize frame from lib/frame. God, if I have to make that, I'm going to kill myself. That was dramatic. Main source lib, mixer source lib, touch source lib, frame.js. Drop that code. That's the same code. Drop that code in there. This is the exact same code we used last time. It's just connecting on document loaded and waiting until the frame SDK comes in. All right, time to start the actual page. Page.js. Oh, not the composer. Oops. And then let's go to page.js. can you please update my page.js to get rid of all the stuff currently in it and make it a mobile friendly max with 1024 on desktop. Yeah. Page with background color. Gonna grab a background color for my list of colors. Let's do this. It's a Pantone color, but let's just pretend it's not. And a big button at the top that says find your color. The button should be with white text. All right, let's go. Let's start working on the API while we're here too. Again, I need to reference this other app to figure out how the fuck Next.js works. I'm sorry, I'm complaining so much on this already. Source app, I think it's source app API, but we'll figure it out. Cool, let's check it to make sure it looks good. This song slaps so hard. Everything is slow because it's Next.js. What's this error saying? Fuck it, I'm just gonna give it to Claude. Layout.js. Import script for me. While we're here, I'm gonna also update the font. Change Geist as the default font to Carla. I'm just picking a font I like. Again, not really going to put too much thought into it. I'm just going to show you how we did this last time instead of actually trying to get the bounty or anything. All right, how does this look? I'm going to fucking kill myself. Again, dramatic. I apologize. Yeah, come on, man. Just do it. You know what to do. Cool. This work now? Nope. The fuck does that mean? Okay, I know this one. Nope, I did export it. The fuck? It says export right there. It's a lot more angry than last time. I forgot a default. Okay. Does this work now? Nope. Really wish this was Vanilla.js, but need to do it in Next.js to do the API because I don't want to set up an EC2 instance again. Okay, man, how the fuck is it getting that error if we're not actually in the frame? If not user or not user FID. Okay, cool. I'm gonna, come on, man. Okay, that's good. I'm not gonna do a console error because I don't want it to show up like that. Okay, and then let's figure out where the styling went wrong. And then I need to look up the colors token in a second too. Page doesn't have any styling. Okay, while we're here, it was base colors. Let me find the ERC721 for this. Of course, not listed anywhere. God damn, this is annoying. I just want, okay, there it is. Did the colors get fixed? I swear to God, I'm not using Tailwind. Okay, let's look at the contract. Let's see what the mint function looks like. And I also know it has a unique case, so we might need to check all of the colors already used first. Those are the admin ones. Mint. Mint takes a, oh, it costs money? Okay, it takes a color, it takes a name, and it takes a recipient. Let's see how much the money is. If it costs a lot, I'm just not going to do it, and someone else can do it. Mint price. Come on, man. Up. I don't know what that means, but if it's a view, that means I can come here and I can read mint price. Mint price, there it is. Let's call mint price. I don't know what that is in F. 0.001. $2? Whatever, we'll do it. Jesus. No, I don't want to use Tailwind. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting so upset. Okay, much better. Get color, which will then call Nayar's fetch casts API. Let me get this one. nar API key is already in my .env under nar API key. Here's the request structure. I want to pass in an FID for now hardcode mine of 977233 and change the limit to, what's the max? 150 and get 5 pages worth of casts. 5 is going to take too long. Let's do 2. And make sure we have include replies equals false because I only want my own top level casts. Okay. Am I really going to do this? By this, I mean this part. I guess I am. It's part of the challenge, and we have 20-something minutes left, so let's see how far we can get. Okay. Can you make it so tapping the find your color button calls the API and logs the output to the console? And then basically what we're going to do is, what's the best API for this? We're going to use Gemini because it's really, really fast. And I'm going to feed Gemini all of the colors, all of the casts and say, hey, based on its personality, pick a color. There's much smarter ways of doing this for casts and cocktails. We did it with embeddings, but whatever, this will work. Let's just test it to make sure it actually finds my casts. And I really should add caching in here too, but whatever. Okay, cool. I need that. I don't know why I closed that. Okay, casts. Let me open one of them up to actually show what's in there. Okay, where's the text? Thanks, the casts are like this. What the hell? Can we grab all the text objects in the cast, concatenate them into a string separated by new lines, and then send them to Gemini's API. Let me grab, I want to do 2.0 Flash, so let me grab that. This is Python. I want JavaScript. What the hell is harm block threshold? I was like, what? Okay, like this. And ask it to come up with a hex color for the user based on their personalities. Stronger personalities, or how do I say this? More direct ones should be orange-red shades, and nicer, friendlier ones should be blue-pink range, and any hex is valid. Thank you. We can't actually do any hexes valid because base colors only lets you mint one at a time. So we let's find the I can't find what's going to say if something's already minted or not. Yeah, and I'm going to text during this. Let's just try FF. Bool true. I'm guessing someone's already. Oh, there it is. What? I really don't want to do it that way because then I have to figure out how many exist total, and then, okay, someone else can do this part. But basically, if Gemini returns a hex key that's already taken in the contract, we can't use it, so we have to ask for another one. Here's the function to get the approved ones, the already successful, the already minted ones. There we go. And you need to somehow figure out the end based on the total number that's been minted. I don't know if there's a function here already or not, but who gives a shit? Okay, let's see what Claude did. I use Yarn for this project, not NPM. I'd rather use Bun, but you can't use Bun on Next.js, yet another one of the opinions that it has that I don't care about. I'm going to hit my non-nicotine, non-THC pen. It fucking sucks, but can't do drugs. Okay, let's see what it made. Based on the following social media posts, determine a hex color that matches the user's personality. Okay, cool. And then I need to add this to the .env, your Gemini API key, and then, I showed my key. damn it! Who cares? You want to use my Nayar API key, use my Nayar API key. I don't give a shit. But I'm gonna use my other one off screen. I'm gonna put in my Google API one off screen is what I meant. Vim. There is my Gemini API key. Vim. Okay. You know what? In the video, I might block out my API key if I feel like editing this video. And how much do we have left? We are on track 3 out of 6, but the next track is 7 minutes. So we'll see how long this takes. Cool. Let's come back here. Let's make sure everything looks okay. Temperature 1 is kind of nuts for whatever. Someone else can fix that if they want to fix it. Okay, cool. Let's reload this. Let's hit it. That is a beautiful color. Let me try it one more time. Oh, it's saying I'm friendly. I love that. Okay, let's add in the actual frame functionality now. Can you update the API route to take window.fie user FID as the get param for the FID? Let me make sure that's actually what I call it. Yep, user.fid. And then now we need to switch over to the debugger. A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually do a local frames debugger. Looks like this, and then you don't have to set up ngrok or anything. So let's come here, let's go back into cursor. Yep, it's doing its job. And then, yeah, Next.js is running at that URL. Oh, I need to set up the actual frame stuff first. Oh, I did set those up. I totally forgot. I'm ahead of myself. Cool. I don't think I'm calling ready anywhere. Huh, I'm calling it there. Let's do console.log. Let's load that again, try to see what went wrong. Now, why isn't it loading? Oh, it's some React Next.js bullshit, I'm sure. Let me add more debugging to figure out what's going on. Layout.js. I can't add console log here. Man, I hate this. Okay. Frame console.log. No, I wish. Frame connection code loaded. Console. Yep. What would I do without cursor? Okay. And then let's see if any of this shows up in the terminal this time. Nothing. Huh. Net error? The fuck does that mean? This worked though, right? Yeah, localhost 3000 works. The server's running. I really hope it's... Oh. I know what's wrong. I think my... Nope. That's right. I was gonna say my next base URL is wrong, but let me just check and I will... fuck you. Next public base URL, it's local... It's HTTPS localhost /30. Oops, HTTP. Okay, there we go. Really wish that was easier to debug. Let's reload the page. Nope, I gotta restart the server because the env updated, I guess. We're gonna come back here. This is the 7-minute song. It's just the drum fill for the first 5 minutes. Why the fuck is it still not working? Let me look at everything, actually. Farcaster, localhost 3000. It shouldn't be post URL. I think it should be URL, button, launch frame. What am I doing wrong? Find your color. There we go. Thank God. I was so concerned. Beauty. Okay, let's add in the Minton. Should we have Gemini also explain why? Yeah, let's have Gemini also explain why. Can you update the Gemini call to return a hex and explain the reasoning for the hex and parse those and return them as different keys in the JSON? Why not? People seem to like the, here's what casts gave you this in the Cast and Cocktails. Texting my friend about the SNL music concert. I don't know if you saw that. This usually works for Claude. I don't know if it's going to work for Gemini, but let's see if it works. We can also feed Gemini a Pydantic file or whatever it is in JavaScript, Zod, I think. I don't know, and get actual structured output. But let's see if this works. Okay, let's refresh. Let's find your color. Oh, it is. Oh, I am a builder and creator. Okay, cool. Let's add in the minting functionality. After you find your color, can we now add a mint button? I'll fill in the mint details in a sec. Okay, and then in here, I'm gonna do export async function mint color, and then I'll show you how we're gonna do it in a second. Cool. Can I whistle the song? Will it get struck down if I whistle it? Okay. Let me wallet frame v2 spec. It's like my top visited page now. Provider, there it is. We need to do switch also, but we'll get there. Okay, let's check that. Let's see if the mint button shows up now. Did I hit save and cursor? Yep, I'm gonna close this other cursor project because it's confusing me. Find your color. Beautiful, where's the mint button? Nope. Well, let's click it and see what happens. It should console log. Nope, because I didn't actually hook it up. Move the mint button between the hex and the explanation. Make the mint button call mint color in frame.js. My friends at the Robin and David Byrne part of the SNL Music Special. You don't care. Okay, let's do that again. Let's reload it. Mint your color. Does it log? Beauty, that's my actual ETH address. All right, let's do the next part. How do I do the next part? I think I need to get the contract. Get contract from and address. Let's hope it does it. I don't know if that's actually correct. Oh, I need to set up the ABI. Okay. Set up the ABI for my contract in frame.js. I might use Claude to do this instead, but yeah, let's just go here. Let's go to code mint. Okay. Give me the ABI for this. Hope it's gonna do it right. We'll find out if it doesn't. Ah! I was hoping it'd give me like the thing, the hash. Update frame.js to use this ABI. Pretty sure it's not contracts. I'm pretty sure. Let me just see what I did in my other game. Fall down frame. ETH provider. We gotta do this part too to get on base, but we'll get there. ETH provider. Oh my god. ETH provider. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Well, it's a get, not a write, but we'll get there. Okay, and let's just have Claude do it. Min.frame.us to get contracts isn't a thing. It's I'm pretty sure the ABI is not going to work and we're going to need a hash instead of the ABI. There's no such thing as ethers. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, man. I could update my cursor rule to take care of this in the future, but whatever. Let's check everything. I don't think this is a thing. Let me try calling it. Oh my god, so much is happening. The mint function will be called by default. Are you 100% sure about that? Okay, let's see if it's sure. Here are the args for the mint function. Can you use the hex as the color input and the name as the color name? We would also be able to use Nayar to get their username or their display name and make it like Kazer's cast color or something instead of just sending a color name, but I don't really give a shit. How long do we have left? 7 minutes. Let's see how far we can get. Buffer's available. We don't have to worry about that. Is that really all it is? Let's test. If it is, we'll do some more nice to haves after this. I want to make the frame image dynamic. That's what I mean by the nice to have. Okay, find your color. And again, we could add caching. There's a lot of other stuff we could do. Mint, confirm on phone. Let me check it. If I was on my Mac, I could actually show you my phone, but oh well. I almost opened up Coinbase instead of Coinbase Wallet. What a loser. Transaction preview unavailable. Oh, I'm not on Base. Gotta switch over to Base. Let me use all of this. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure it's about to break the debugger when we do this. Let's come here. Okay. Let's come back here. Let's run the debugger. Hopefully it says we're on Base this time. Did I not add that code? Oh, no, this is what I told you. If we do switch to Base, the debugger completely breaks. So, like, look, if I come here. Fuck, what am I doing wrong? Okay, I'm just going to come here. I think I'm missing the actual, there it is, the switch to Base. But super weird that this code didn't print out the ETH ID. Oh, I also didn't hit the mint button last time. That's what was going wrong. Okay. I'm going to clear the console because there's so much crap in here now. What am I doing? This shouldn't be in mint. This should be in the base code. Haha, base and base. My bad. This should be in frame init. And we're going to put it after here. There we go. That makes so much more sense. Okay. Refresh. Find your color. Cool. By the way, I still don't think it worked because this code never ran. Let's try adding in log switch to base, error switch into base, checking network. Okay, let's try now. Load, switch into base, and then it stalls. This is what I was talking about with the debugger. This has happened to me for every single thing I've tried. But it's literally the only remaining thing in here is to do this. So, I mean, I can show you that if I come back here and I do this, and I hit mint, it opens it up on my phone, but the contract's not on mainnet, so it's not going to show up. And also there's a lot of stasis we could add in here, like error checking and stuff, but I don't give a shit about that. Can we change the mint your color button to be the hex the server returns? And then one last thing I want to do for this. I want to let people be able to share it on FC and have their color in the splash image URL. Oh, we only have 4 minutes left. I'll just start it and you can see how I was going to do it. If Claude is faster, that would be great. Can we make an API call that uses NextOG to generate a square image using the hex value sent to it? I'll bring this back because I don't really care. I'm kind of done using it in debugger. No, I don't want to use that. For a test for a different feature. I don't know why I told it that. Make it so there's a share button after you generate your stuff under the mint button. Calls that route and console. We need to upload stuff to R2. Yeah! We might not finish this in time. I'm going to put it in a bucket I already have because I don't feel like... Okay, I'm going to put it in the dev bucket. And then uploads it to R2. I'll provide the credentials in my .env, but you be sure to install the S3 SDK and then returns the image URL. Okay, let's go to env.sample. R2 account ID. Cool. R2, I'll just hardcode the bucket name. And then let me go over and enter these. No one see them, no one steal them. If you stole my R2 creds, I'd be fucked. These can be hard-coded in here, that's fine. Okay. And then let's check out the code to see what it actually did. Color parameter required. Where's the R2 code? The fuck did you do? Sorry, I'm swearing a lot. Share. Okay, never mind, it's good, it's good. Share is calling that route and then it's doing its stuff. All of this is good. Yep, okay, let's try it. Go back to the debugger. How much time do we have left? 1:42. I got further than I thought I would. API share failed to share color. You're connected to S3, not where on R2, remember? So what I would do with this if I had more time is set up, basically Next.js gives you SSR, which is why the whole reason we're using Next.js in here. And when your user shares it, I would add a get parameter that's like their FID or their hex color. And then I would use SSR to update the, I showed it to you, let me show it to you again. I would use SSR to update this right here to be the image that's returned from Cloudflare instead of this static image. So every person who shares it in their feed would say, here's my color, find your color, or whatever. Let's try it one more time. It finished it. Are we not console logging it? We're almost out of time. Page.js. Share. Console.log. Share URL. One more time. We have 18 seconds. Share your color. Boom. That's, I hate you so much. Okay. We're technically out of time, but I'm going to come here. I should have console log data. We are out of time. Let's try it now. Success true. Let's make sure the image loads. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff I would change. I'm done working on it. There's a lot of stuff I would change. I would change like your color to be my actual name and include my profile picture on the bottom of it. I would add in like find your color or whatever. So there's CTA. You can do all of that by going into this OG route and just updating this HTML that's in here. It's a little shitty if you want to use any custom fonts like we are on the website itself, but I can show you how to do that if anyone wants to do it. And then as far as I know, the minting is fine, but I would have to deploy the app and test it on my actual phone to make sure it's fine because base doesn't work in the debugger. Don't know why. And we still also have to deal with making sure that the color is not already minted. I told you how to do that already, but yeah, that's it. Oh, and the last thing would be what I said of making this dynamic. So this comes from the get parameter instead. All right, that was fun. Talk to you later. I forgot one thing. You also need to update this share to actually use a Warpcast intent instead of just being like, here's the image. Officially done. Also, if anyone wants the source code, it'll be available in my GitHub, and I'll post the link. Feel free to finish it and apply for the bounty.